Well, now that Trump has officially announced that he accepts the results of the election and that he is not going to contest it anymore, and of course that he's definitely not attending the inauguration, the question for a lot of people working in the White House is, what do we do? Where do we go? You know, a couple months ago it was reported, and this was after the election, but during all the challenges, that Donald Trump was to the point of firing anyone and had instructed people to tattle on other individuals who were working on their resumes or applying for other jobs. So they're a little behind the curve here. They don't have their resumes in order. They haven't been applying. But the few who have, according to a report from Politico this week, they're being told, thanks but no thanks, you worked for Trump. Politico specifically says that former national intelligence employees are being turned down for jobs that they are more than qualified for the sole fact that they worked and they were a part of this Trump administration. The stink of Trump is so powerful that it is now following these people off in the private sector. They can't get work in other places. And here's, the Politico report is fascinating. It says they've been told they're a liability because of their connection to Donald Trump. They have been compared to the Hitler Youth. That's what these people think of them. And here's the sad thing. Over at Ring of Fire, on that channel, I have been talking about for years about the fact that these staffers in the White House need to understand that even if they put up a fight against Donald Trump, even if they don't like what he's doing, the fact that they are staying there and making the choice to stay in that White House, they're accepting it. And they're not just accepting all the horrible things that he is doing, they're accepting that reputation of being a part of this administration. That is not something that just goes away because Trump goes away. You were there. You were a part of it. And I'm sorry, but I was just doing my job defense, yeah, that doesn't hold a whole lot of water. So these individuals are going to struggle to find work. At least if they want to work, anywhere in politics or in the defense industry or things like that. They're going to have to leave D.C. and go get, regular normal people jobs if they want to excel and have a career that's going to be meaningful. Most of them, at least. Or, of course, you can always do the other thing that pretty much every other American's done and start a podcast, I guess. But that market's getting a little oversaturated right now anyway. The bottom line is this. These staffers knew what they were getting into. They knew how toxic association with Trump was, and they watched as their fellow employees who had left struggled to find work. You knew this was coming. As I mentioned, over at Ring of Fire, I've been warning y'all about it for 4 years. But you didn't listen. And now you finally have to deal with the repercussions of that.